So for this workout, we're gonna be doing a single kettlebell strength workout. I say single kettlebell because that's all you really need for this workout. But if you have multiple kettlebells, which I hope that you do, you can mix and match some of your kettlebells depending on the exercise that we're doing. If you have the ability, or if you have multiple kettlebells, I would prefer you get some heavier ones and whatever heavy means for you for each exercise. I want you to be taking your time with this and trying to challenge yourself with a little bit of weight. Now, if you do only have one kettlebell, or maybe you have a really light kettlebell, everything that we do is gonna be time-based anyway. So at the end of the day, you could still do this workout as long as you have one kettlebell. If you do have one that's a little bit lighter, I just say you go a little bit slower in each of the exercises, really focus on your form and maybe play around with the tempo. If you do have a kettlebell that's a little too heavy for some exercises, as long as you can do a couple reps, you'll be okay. You'll just do less reps within that time frame that we've got, all right? So without further ado, I'm going to move the kettlebells out of the way. We are going to get started with just a little bit of a warm-up, and then we will go from there, okay? So what I wanna do is we've got some lower body stuff. I wanna open up our hips. So I'm gonna get into a kneeling position right here, kind of like I just did a really long lunge. And I'm just gonna push my hips forward, open up my hips, and then come back. I wanna stay nice and upright. Push your hips forward, then come back. We're gonna be doing 10 reps of this. Push them forward, and then come back. Good, that's 4, 5, making sure we're staying nice and upright. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. Trying to push just a little bit farther each one, not forcing anything, just a little farther. 1 more. And good, go ahead and switch sides. If you have a mat you want to put on your knees, you can go ahead and do that. Again, same thing. The side might be a little bit tighter, might be a little bit looser. Wherever it is, just try and push as far as it's gonna go, still staying safe. Again, 10 reps here. I think we got a pretty good one for you guys today. We'll have 3 different parts. Right. The first part we're gonna kind of use as an extended warm-up in a skill session, okay? Definitely strength-based. If you have the movement down, we're gonna do some Turkish get-ups. So if you know how to do that, and you're just gonna be able to bang away at those, get some solid strength work in. Good, that's 10 reps. Okay, what I wanna do now is a down dog into a cobra. So I'm gonna push up position right here, down dog, push my heels to the floor. I also wanna push my head through this little window I just made with my shoulders. To open up my shoulders, push my hips down into the ground. We're gonna do 10 of these. And so I don't lose count, I'll explain the workout a little bit later, because I'll probably lose count and then we'll do too many. That's 3 right there. Again, push your heels to the floor so you get a nice stretch in the hamstrings at the top. Get a nice stretch in the back, in the bottom. We got 5 more, halfway. That's 6. Okay, don't rush this. If you're a little extra tight and you want to sit in each position for a little bit longer, you can do that. 7. You don't have to do 10 reps. Just kind of give me what you want or what you can within the time that I'm doing mine. That's 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more. And good, that's 10. We're gonna go through all of that just one more time. I've got a pad, so I'm going to give my knees a little bit of a break. So again, we're back to this one, deep lunge position. Push those hips forward and then come on back. I hope you guys are ready for this one. Now I can talk because I can count on my fingers. Hope you guys are ready for this one. I think it's gonna be good. Again, we got 3 sections. All right, everything we do is gonna be time-based. So depending on your skill level, the kettlebell that you have, whatever it is, plan accordingly, or go through about this accordingly, I should say. That's why I like time-based stuff, is no matter what equipment you have, as long as you can do something, or the exercise that we're gonna be doing, 1 more. With that weight, go ahead and switch sides, then you'll be okay, all right? If we're going for 30 seconds, maybe you get 1,000 reps in, maybe you get 2 reps in that 30 seconds. It's all right, still getting a good workout in. Now again, if you have the ability to use multiple kettlebells, I would recommend that for this one. The way I wrote this one is with the intention of it being a little bit more strength-based. So if you can make it that way, awesome. If not, I mean, even if you do this workout with a light kettlebell, you're gonna get a sick workout in, maybe a little conditioning workout, but I have it written down in mind and programmed with some strength stuff. So hopefully you have the ability to do that. We're gonna do one more of these. And good, I'm gonna kick this pad away. And we're into our down dog, into a cobra. Up and then down is one. All right, probably should have explained that the last time we did these. That's two. You probably caught on. My apologies for the sniffles in your ear. I'm just on the tail end of a cold, but I'm still working. I am a little bit of a baby though when I'm sick. I didn't work out for like 5 days in a row. All right, we got 3 more of these. This is 8, 9, 10, and 10. All right, so like I said, the first thing that we're going to be doing is Turkish get-ups. We're just going to be doing Turkish get-ups for a certain amount of time. So wherever you are in your, I guess you could say, Turkish get-up journey, if you've done a bunch of them, then you can just kind of rock out. If you've never done them before, they're still kind of funky for you, just take your time. There's not a certain amount of reps that you have to do. You can get saved by the clock in this one, all right? So if you've never done one, we're going to go over it very quickly, okay? I'm going to lay down on the ground, all right? The kettlebell is going to be in my right hand, okay? So I'm going to start on my right side. Whatever hand is up, that same side leg is going to be the one that's bent. My other arm goes out to the side. From here, I'm going to crunch up to my elbow, okay? And as you notice, I went a little bit to the side. So when I'm laying down, depending on what hand the kettlebell is in, I'm either going to go to 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock. All right, I'm not going straight up to 12. So the kettlebell's in my right hand, I'm gonna go up to 11 o'clock, up to my elbow. From here, I'm gonna straighten out, let me turn so you can see me, straighten out this hand, or this elbow, now I'm up on my hand. From here, I'm gonna push my hips up to the ceiling, so I'm driving this heel into the ground, up. I'm then gonna take this foot and bring it back. And I created a nice little tripod. So I've got my foot, knee, and hand. I'm very comfortable here. I can sit here all day long. Then I come up into this kneeling position, stand up. And from there, we just run it backwards. Left leg steps back. I take this hand. I'm gonna bring it straight down to the ground, create that tripod again. Foot, knee, hand. Slide this foot through, back to my elbow, and then I'm back down, all right? Let's do that one more time, just a little bit quicker. So, right hand is up, right arm's bent, or right knee is bent. Up to my elbow, up to my hand. Tips up, bring this foot back, up into this lunge position. Stand up from there. Step back with that left leg. Hand down to the ground, kick that foot back out, sit, and we're down to our starting position, okay? So here's what we're gonna do, okay? For 6 minutes, we are just going to keep doing Turkish get-ups. That doesn't mean do them as fast as you can, all right? If you want to start a little bit lighter, then work up, that's fine. If you want to treat these as a little bit of a strength portion, I want you to do that as well. That is the way I've kind of written it, for the intention at least. I want you to do one on one side, one on the other, and just keep switching back and forth, 1 rep at a time. Take your time if this is new for you. Please do not rush it, okay? I want you to really build this skill, okay? So 6 minutes, switching every one. Take your time, no rush. This is a fairly complex movement, so if you've never done it before, slow down, all right? Again, 6 minutes going on our clock. You're going to go through as many times as you can, within reason, okay, for 6 minutes, all right? If you have your kettlebell, I'll show you real quick on my first rep how to get it up. So I'm laying down on my side. All right, laying down on my side, I'm going to pull this kettlebell into this position, all right? Pressed up, again, let's do this first one together. Right leg is bent, right arm is up to the elbow, up to the hand, kick the hips up, bring that leg back. This arm is still staying locked to the ceiling. pressing your kettlebell up. Don't just hold it there, okay? I want you to think about constantly pressing it to the ceiling. All right? When you're back down, you're gonna switch sides. All right? Up to your elbow, up to your hand, hips up in the air. Bring that leg back. Lunge position, up, step back, hand down to the ground, kick the leg through, and we're back, all right? I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm gonna bump my weight up to my heavier kettlebell. I wish I brought a heavier kettlebell home. Oh well. All right, so again, take your time with these. No rush. If you feel good with them, I still don't want you to rush. I like using these as a strength exercise. I don't need you doing 10 on each side in this 6 minutes, okay? Done the way I've kind of intended. Maybe getting about 5 or 6 on each side, maybe 4 if you're going real heavy. Oh wow, my triceps are sore. Whew. Wow, my triceps are real sore. Holding that thing overhead is tough. Did a pretty good club workout yesterday with a lot of pullovers. You should go check it out. What did I name that one? Dave the Barbarian. That's the one I did yesterday. Whew. Triceps are feeling it. Okay, you were going to have a bad side. This is mine. Okay, the sit up for me is the hardest part on my bad side. Seems to be for a lot of people. Whew. All right, so if you can get through that sit up, a lot of times you can get through the whole movement by taking your time. All right, so again, up to the elbow, up to the hand, hips up, bring the foot back into this lunge position, stand up, and we run it backwards. Step back, hand to the ground, leg through, sit, elbow, and perfect. Whew. All right, we are at the 2.5 minute mark. All right, just keep going at your pace, all right? If you are feeling very uncomfortable doing this with any weight in your hands, but you still want to practice the movement, grab a shoe or something very light and hold it right here the entire time and do the exercise, keeping that shoe or yoga block or something on your hand the entire time. So that way you still get the stability factor in and making sure you're doing it properly, all right? 3 minutes in, let's keep going. This is really one of the best exercises you can do. I wish I did it more. But you guys are making me do them right now, so I appreciate that. We got 2 minutes left, guys. Keep going. That doesn't mean speed up. Keep going at your own pace. All right. Arms are starting to get a little tired. You take 15 seconds. You guys have 90 seconds left, all right? It's probably time for maybe 1 more on each side, maybe 2, if you're moving a little smoother and have something lighter. If you have a certain weight that you wanted to hit at least once, now would be the time to grab that. So you only got 1:15 left, all right? Almost there. It's gonna be my last one. Shake those arms out. Okay, 45 seconds left. Probably time to squeak out 1 more. Guys, got 20 seconds left. If you want, you can just take a second from here. Okay, take a breather. That's what I'm gonna do. 10 more seconds. Those felt good. I like those. 3, 2, 1, and good. Probably could have squeaked out one more. If you are uneven, so if you just did maybe like your 6th on your right arm and you've only done 5 on your left arm, go ahead and even yourself out. Take 30 seconds to kind of get that in. I'm gonna take a quick breather for a second. So if you need to even yourself out, please go ahead. We don't want one super jacked side and one not. That's obviously what would happen if we were uneven. Okay, let's set this clock up for what we've got coming later. So you should be evened out by now if you needed to do that. All right, so we're gonna go into kind of the meat of our workout. This is gonna be the primary strength portion. So we have 2 exercises. Well, really, we have 4 exercises, but really 2 because we have to do each side. You have a few different options for both of them, depending on the kettlebell that you have, your strength levels, and all that. So the 2 exercises, or the first exercise, sorry, that we're gonna do is, I'm gonna call it a shoulder to overhead. I'm not gonna call it a press or a push press, because you'll have a few different options. So get the kettlebell up in this front rack position, okay? Let's talk very quickly about the front rack position. I'm not gonna go into too much detail. You want these knuckles right here towards the ceiling, wrist and elbow in line. We don't wanna be pressing from here. It's inefficient. And we don't wanna be pressing with this gap in our wrist. Close it off. I tell people, flex your forearm. Close that gap off, right? That's where I want you. So you're gonna do a single arm press. All right? If you need to and your kettlebell's heavy enough or you get tired enough, you'll do a push press. You get a little help with your legs. Not doing a full squat or anything like that. Just a little dip and drive, okay? If you really want to challenge yourself, let's say your kettlebell's pretty light. You can get into a half kneeling position and press from here. Okay, so you have a few different options, totally depending on what you want to do and the situation that you're in. If you have an array of kettlebells, my preference would actually be for you to be doing a push press. So right here, something heavy enough to where you're gonna have to maybe take your time with it. I'm not doing 1,000 reps, okay, in 30 seconds, because that's what we're gonna be doing, okay? You will do 30 seconds on one side. You will then switch. Sorry, we'll do 30 seconds on one side, rest for 30 seconds, then do 30 seconds on the other side, okay? The next exercise we're gonna go into is a clean into a squat. So it's gonna look like this. If you are efficient with your kettlebell, you will swing it up to this position, same front rack, and squat down. Swing into that clean, squat down. So from the side, it'll look like this. Clean, and squat down. Again, you'll do 30 seconds on one side, rest for 30 seconds, and then go into 30 seconds on the other side. So a ton of rest, especially when you're only doing one side at a time. So make sure you're picking something that's gonna be challenging if you have the ability to, okay? So press on our right arm, rest for 30 seconds, press on our left arm, rest for 30, clean with our right arm, clean and squat, rest for 30, go to our left side, rest for 30, that's one set. Doing the whole thing 4 times, okay? So 16 total minutes of work, constantly moving, not looking to get 1,000 reps in within that 30 seconds. If you've got the ability to, I want you to challenge yourself with a little bit of weight, okay? So 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off consistently for that 16 minutes, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this, starting with that single arm shoulder to overhead. I don't care which side you start with. I'm gonna start with my right, okay? We're getting going in 3, 2, 1, here we go. My upper body's a little tired, so I'm going right into that push press. Again, if you need to, take a break up at the top. And go right into that next one. If you're not efficient, bending and going right into the next one, take a second, hold it, and then go up. Come down, take a second, and then go up. We got 10 more seconds. If you have a light kettlebell, I want you to control on the way down, right here. And good, relax. Again, 30 seconds rest, okay? So your left arm's gonna get a lot of rest, or each side's gonna get a lot of rest. So if you can, challenge yourself with some weight here. I don't need you to do 20 reps in that 30 seconds. Maybe get 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that, okay? We got 10 seconds till we go into the other side, all right? We're looking for strength stimulus in this part, all right? 3, 2, 1, other side. Remember keeping that elbow and wrist basically in line. Don't let that elbow flare out. Don't let this kettlebell drag you to the side. Squeeze those abs tight. You got 8 seconds. This kettlebell might be a little light for me. And again, if you have something super heavy, relax. Okay, now we're going into the clean and then squat down. Swing it, clean, squat down. If you need to, you can clean it and then come back down to the floor if you're not efficient at swinging just yet, all right? If you have a really heavy kettlebell, that's okay. You don't need to move for the entire 30 seconds. Give me whatever you can for that 30 seconds, all right? Maybe it's a couple reps, stop, rest, a couple more, and so on, all right? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Clean. As we squat down, keeping that good front rack position. Show you a couple from the side. Keeping that kettlebell nice and close to us. We don't want it flopping and hitting our wrists. We want a nice, clean, smooth catch. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and good. All right, other side now. We finish this. That's our first of 4 sets, okay? Again, do what you can within that 30 seconds. Doesn't matter, just keep moving the best that you can. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot today. Sorry about that. 10 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Clean. Squat down. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, that is 1 down. Again, like I said, we're doing 4 total sets. So we have 3 more going back into our single arm push press. I'm bumping my weight up to my heavier kettlebell. I think I might regret this, but I know I need to do this, all right? If you can, push yourselves, all right? Push yourself and challenge yourself with a little bit of weight here. That is what I want you to do. That is the idea, all right? Back to the top in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, rest for a second up top if you gotta. I breathe in as I bring the kettlebell down and breathe out as I punch it towards the ceiling. Good. You got 10 more seconds. Stay with me just a little bit. Come on. And relax. Whew, okay. Now we're talking. That got a little spicy there. That got a little spicy. This is the right weight. This is the right weight I need for sure. All right. Going into the other side. Side might be a lot weaker than the other. If you don't get the same amount of reps, it's okay. All right. We'll let that other side work up. It'll catch up eventually. All right. 3, 2, 1. We're back to work. Let's go. This is definitely my weaker side. Really got to focus a little bit more on this side. Make sure I'm taking my time. Let those legs work. I know your shoulders starting to get a little tired. Let those legs help you press up. One more rep. And relax. Whew. Okay. Now we're going into our cleans and into the squat. All right, again, if you need to, if you're not good at cleaning the kettlebell and just bashing your wrist the whole time, the swing makes it a little bit harder. So if we need you, just stand right over your kettlebell, let it rest on the ground, clean, squat down, you go right back to the ground, all right? I'll show you a couple reps of what I'm talking about right here. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Down to the floor. Just like that. But if you're feeling good with the kettlebell, swing it, clean, swing it, catch, and squat. Whoo! Okay. It's a different ball game with this bad boy right here. 22-pound jump, so I got a little ambitious, but it's the only kettlebells I got with me right here today. That's all right. This is the right weight. 10 seconds, we're going to the other side. Look, we finished this one. We're already halfway through this second part of the workout. Ready? 2, 1, let's go. Ready? Clean, hold it for a sec. Squat down, swing it, clean, squat down. Don't let that kettlebell drag you to the side in the bottom of that squat. I know it wants to. Don't let it. Squeeze those abs tight. 5 more seconds, come on. Stay with me. Oh, whew. Okay, now we're talking. Look guys, we're already halfway. Look at that, already halfway. I like what I'm seeing, 20 seconds. We're going back to those push press. Hard part is over. First half's always the hard part. Now it's downhill from here. This is the easy part. Just gotta convince yourself of that, all right? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's rock. Again, if you have a lighter kettlebell, you might be cranking out reps. That's okay. That's all you've got, go with it. But if you can start bumping the weight up a little bit, I want you to try that. Yep. Almost there. Whew. Okay, nice job. Nice job. This one's starting. This one's getting a little sneaky. I should have known this. I should know this by now. All right, 15 seconds, guys. Okay. Doing good. If you need to adjust weight, do so. Whether that's up or down, okay? If this kind of caught up to you quicker than you thought, you got to bump down, that's all right. But we're back to work in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let the legs work. I know the shoulders are getting tired. Take a second, if you got to rest up top right here. Big breath in, breathe out. Take a sec. Squeeze those abs at the top. Oh, and relax. Remember, you're in charge of this kettlebell. Don't let this kettlebell drag you around. You keep it in spot, or in place. Sorry, starting to get a little tired from this workout, getting a little delirious now. All right, 15 seconds into our clean and our squat, all right? Take your time with this. If you're not good at the clean just yet, go slow. Relax the grip, all right? 3, 2, 1, here we go. If you squeeze the kettlebell as hard as you can, it's still gonna rotate. When you go to bring it up into the clean position, relax your grip, let it rotate. Come on, one more. And relax. Whoo. So relax your grip when you go to clean the kettlebell. If you squeeze as hard as you can, kettlebell's gonna rotate anyway, turn over, and then bash your wrist. If you relax your grip, it can turn over smoothly, all right? Keep the kettlebell close and relax your grip, all right? We've got our other side coming up in 10 seconds. All right, we finish this, then it's just one more after that, all right? Ready, in 3, 2, 1, let's go to work, guys. Ready, clean it. Squat. Stay with me, come on. 5 more seconds. 2 more reps. Let's go, squeak out one more, come on. And relax. Whoo. Whoo. All right, guys, one more. One more time, come on. This is the easy set of them all. You can give me one more set. Let's go. Let's go, just one more. That's it. Now the shoulders starting to get tired. Let those legs work in this push rest, all right? We're back to the top for our final set. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. One more, one more. Whew. Oh yeah. Almost done with our push press, guys. Just one more side. One more. All right, I'm doing good. I like what I'm seeing. I can't actually see you, but I'm sure you're doing just fine. I'm sure I would like what I'm seeing. I'm just so used to saying certain things to my clients. I like what I'm seeing. I see them in person. All right, other side push press in 3, 2, 1, let's rock. Ooh, I'm sweating all over this kettlebell. I know you're tired, stay with me. Squeeze those abs, let the legs work. 5 seconds, come on. One more, one more. Whew. All right. One more set of clean and squats on each side, and we take a little break before we get into our final piece, all right? You'll have some time to rest, so I want you to push yourself right here. It's just 1 total minute of work, all right? 30 on, 30 off, 30 on. We'll take a couple minutes, all right? 10 seconds. Stay moving with me. Give me what you can right now, okay? In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's do it. Yep. Come on. Doing good, guys. Stay with me. Stay with me. Come on. Let's go. We're over halfway. We just got 10 more seconds. Come on. It's starting to get heavy. One more rep. Who am I kidding? This got heavy about 14 minutes ago. All right, guys, one more side. You take a little breather. This is the tough part. Okay, stick with me right now, okay? It's 30 more seconds. Stay with me, okay? 10 more seconds. All right. Final 30, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock, come on, come on. Last 30 seconds until we get a little break. Yep, come on. Oh yeah, I know this kettlebell's starting to feel heavy. You can hang on for 15 more seconds. Good, just less than 10 seconds. Give me 2 more reps. Good, that's 1. One more. And relax. Whew. Okay. Okay. And you guys can relax for a little bit. That was tough. I'm gonna make sure my phone is still filming. That would suck if it wasn't. All right, good news. We're in the clear. Whew. That was a tough one. If you have the right weight for your kettlebell, that was tough. This was perfect for me. I'm happy that turned out the way it did because that was great. And realistically too, if you had something that's light, I know I keep saying it, but if you did this workout, you had a light kettlebell and you just banged out reps for that 30 seconds, you got a great conditioning kettlebell workout. And if you had something that was heavy and you were going a little slower, but still moving for the full 30, money. Still a great one. That's what's nice about time-based stuff. There's so many different ways you could go about it. You go light, get a lot of reps, make it a conditioning workout. You go heavy, get not as many reps, and make it a great strength workout, okay? And you don't have to worry about having the right weight. All right, so while I talk, you guys get a little bit more of a rest. We have 2 exercises that we're gonna be doing. First one is the kettlebell swing, just regular 2-handed swing. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this one, okay? Feet, for me at least, a little bit wider than my hips. Both hands on the kettlebell. Okay, you're gonna shoot it back, hinging back, squeeze my butt, and flex my quads at the top. I'm not squatting too much like you see me doing here. I'm gonna bend at the hip, load up my hamstrings. Right there, okay? That's our kettlebell swing. The second one we're gonna do is called a ballistic row, all right? So I'll demonstrate my lighter kettlebell. The way this is going to work, watch me. You're gonna row up, okay? Holding the kettlebell. At the top of that row, you're gonna drop the kettlebell. With the other hand, you're gonna catch the kettlebell and then go right into a row. At the top, drop it, catch, row down. You're not gonna let the kettlebell do this. Yank your arm down. You're gonna stop with a little bend and go right into that row. So it's gonna look like this. Right here, okay? See, I got a little bend in, right there, okay? If you need to do it slow, row up, hold for a sec, drop. You gotta do it slow, okay? If you do have to do it slow because it's super awkward for you, you'll adjust the reps that we're doing, okay? So this time we are going for some reps. Now, here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna do 12 kettlebell swings, keeping them very explosive, all right? Then with that same kettlebell, hopefully, okay, if you need to swap out, you can. With that same kettlebell, you're gonna do 30 of those ballistic rows, okay? That is 30 total, so 15 on each side. You have 1.5 minutes to complete that, which should be enough time. If you finish within the time frame, you'll rest the remainder of that 1.5 minutes, and then when the clock hits 1:30, we do it again. When the clock hits 3 and so on. So every 90 seconds, you're gonna do 12 swings, followed by 30 rows. You rest the remainder of that 90 seconds and we do it again. We're gonna do this 4 times, okay? It's just 9 minutes of work. That's all I need from you. You finish this, and that'll be a wrap for the day, okay? Every 90 seconds, 12 kettlebell swings, all right? Followed by 30 ballistic rows, okay? We are getting going in 10 seconds. Here we go, okay? 12 swings, just up to eye level, stay explosive. Squeeze your butt as hard as you can. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, good. Take a sec, all right? I really want you to try to do these rows unbroken, okay? So take a second if you got it. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. 27, 8, 9, 30. Woo. All right, we just hit the minute mark, so you got 30 seconds. Well, I got 30 seconds. You might still be working, or you finished before me. All right, so just rest. That's one down. Again, we are doing this 4 times, so we got 3 more. All right, 15 seconds till we're back to the top. Okay, when you're doing those rows, really focus on keeping it back flat. Don't let that kettlebell drag you down around your back. All right, back to 12 swings in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock. 12. All right, into those ballistic rows. Again, moving at your own pace. You got a minute and a half to get all this done. $20. 29, 30. Whoo! Another 30 seconds of rest. I need a little chalk right now. Oh yeah, those glutes are on fire. Even with the rows, you know, obviously upper body movement with the rows, but in that position and shifting side to side, those glutes and hamstrings start to light up. Oh dang, we already got 10 seconds, but we're halfway. Hardest part's already over, all right? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 12 swings. 12. Oh, my toes cramping, shit. Make sure this mic stays on. Can't lose, guys. All right, 30 rows. Come on. Come on. 2, 3, 4. $25, 26, 28, 20, and 30. 30 seconds on the dot again. It's taking about 1 minute exactly. We only got 1 sec, guys. That's it. This is the easiest one. How about for this last set? We go 15 swings and 40 rows. I think that's a great idea. Oh shit, we only got 10 seconds for it. We're gonna do it. As long as you got a weight you can handle. 15 swings, 40 rows. Let's finish this one off in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock. 15. 10, 5 more. 11. 15. Whoo! Only a few extra reps, never hurt anybody. All right, 40 rows. Let's cap this one off the right way. Here we go. Come on. 1. That's 10. That's 20, halfway, come on. 30, 31, 2, 34, 5, 6, 37, 8, 39, 40. 10 more, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Oh man. And out of time on that one. Look at those extra 20 reps. Burnt up. Oh yeah. I don't know about you guys. I am dripping sweat right now. It is a gorgeous day out right now. Probably 70, 75 degrees. My garage is closed. There's too much damn noise outside. So it is a sweat box in here. But I like it. I like to sweat if I'm working out. Only if I'm working out. Nothing else. I don't mind dripping everywhere. Whew. Wow. If you do have to go, please go ahead, do your thing. I appreciate you making it this far. This is a hard workout. Fantastic job. If you do have a couple minutes, we're gonna sit, stretch out just a little bit, and then you guys will be on your way, all right? First one I wanna do is taking a seat, right foot over. We're gonna go ahead and twist and turn to our right. Get a nice stretch in our lower back, right? Yeah. That was a tough one. Hold this for about 30 seconds. I'll tell you guys when to switch sides. So something I like to talk about with some of this unconventional training, with these pieces of equipment today, the kettlebell, sometimes the bag, sandbag, clubs, maces, stuff like that. If you're still pretty new to it, go ahead and switch sides. Maybe you just have one club or one kettlebell or something like that. You know, a question I get a lot is, how do you progress in this stuff? You know, when you're in a regular gym, you just put more weight on the machine, or throw more plates on the bar, or grab some heavier dumbbells. You have tons of options right there. But if you just bought one kettlebell and you're in your backyard, how do you progress? You know, you can't add more weight. Well, there's multiple ways to progress. One in specific, let's say you did a workout like this, you know, go ahead and come on out of that. We're gonna go into a butterfly. One way to progress is do a workout like this. You know, you do this workout consistently. Maybe the first set, you did 8 single arm presses in 30 seconds. And the next time you do the workout, you did 9. The next week you do the workout, you did 11, and so on, right? So that's another way to progress, even if you just have one piece of equipment and you can't go up in weight, is you do more reps in the same amount of time. Maybe you do a workout where it's like 10 kettlebell swings, you know, and 10 presses on each arm. And you do that as many times as you can in 15 minutes. And you get through it 5 times, right? I don't know, I'm just making a number up. Then the next week you get through it 6 times. You use the same weight. You did more work in the same amount of time. That is how you progress. It's still progressive overload, right? So if you only have one piece of equipment and only one weight, it's okay. There's ways to progress. Keep doing similar workouts and you see how you do throughout them. You see how you get better at them. All right, we're gonna come on out of that one. I got one more for you. Grip is definitely feeling it. So we're gonna kneel, turn our hands. Okay, so your fingers are facing you, you're gonna lean back. All right, we'll hold this for 30 seconds. Just let those forearms relax. They did a lot of work, as I always do when doing any of this stuff. Kettlebells, bags, clubs, maces. A lot of grip work. A lot of grip work. That's why the wrestlers and martial artists like it so much. Give me about 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and good. All right, guys, hopefully you are like me and you're sitting in a nice pool of success sweat right now, whatever you want to call it. Regardless, guys, if you made it this far, fantastic job. Super proud of you. You did great. And yeah, that's it. Go have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.